welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. I'm your host, Bryan Kinston. With me, as always, king of the fanny packs, Casanova of the medical supply outlet store, Jansen Stevie J.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything must go. You have tuned in. It is a very...
Byron!
Hey,
Look! What? We're twinning. Let's give him one. Let's give him one.
Spin. You gotta spin. You don't even have the shirt, man. No, you get...
Nice shirts. Steve, get with the program.
Idiot. Yes! Oh,
Idiot.
so cool.
You're always the weird one.
Right?
That was my cue to go train, though. So
Yep.
play my match, though. Play my match.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We're going to kick off episode 100 of OVW Overdrive with Hollyhood Haley J versus Crystal White.
I'm not an idiot.
No, but wait, it's
I feel like
the
one.
jacket's not helping.
Introducing first, from the streets, she is the Boujhettoest Baddie, Hollyhood Haley J.
Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome in right along ringside for another big week of Overdrive. It's AJ McKay along with my broadcast colleague Eric Cornish, set to go with our opening match here, Hollyhood Haley J.
And we're taking it to the streets. I love it when Hollyhood is in the house.
And her opponent, Crystal White.
The original diva,
Oh,
the
my
original
wow.
diva. Sorry, she was coming right at me.
Oh, my wow.
You know what I mean? Love this Crystal White.
I gotta tell you how disrespectful Doug Basham and the Revolution, of course, making all the OVW superstars come in the emergency exit on the side door. Even we had to come in that way tonight. What is wrong with Doug Basham? Talk about losing his vision and losing his senses.
Was that a shot you were taking it? I'd be careful the shots that you take at Doug and the Revolution.
I just tell you, man, just absolutely disgusting what Doug Basham and the Revolution have been doing here to the OVW roster. Crystal White set to do battle here with Hollyhood Haley J.
Hollyhood trying to compare, I don't know, muscularity with the original diva. Is that what's going on there?
Well, I would have to give the upper hand to Crystal when it comes to the muscular advantage. But Haley looking very impressive, though, herself. A nice shove out of the corner there.
Haley J going in. Whoop. And nice reversal. Oh, look at that.
Sweeps the legs right out from under Crystal. Boom, knees to the back there. Look at that. Beautiful.
Reverse Meteora that she's become so famous with right there. And they just put a lot of other competitors away with that. Crystal smartly to the outside.
Absolutely. Trying to catch her breath and regroup here a little bit. Maybe change her strategy up a little bit. Trying to evaluate her life choices at this point, I would guess. Taking your time. She's playing with her now. Look out. Oh,
baseball slide.
Beautiful. Both women out to the floor now. Oh, and that knee to the midsection. Head first into that barricade, and that barricade has no give whatsoever.
Crystal White up to this point had a little playful look on her face, but that changed really quickly. Did you see those eyes?
Crystal in for the cover now. Look at that. Haley kicks out just at one.
Crystal White really up in the game lately. Of course, we've seen her for the last couple of years. She's just kind of been hanging out with Beaches and Cream or hanging out with Ryan Von Rocket. Now she's getting back in there and mixing it up. And she even took J-Rod, our champion, to the limit a few weeks ago.
Listen, all due respect. Oh, look at this.
Whoa.
Oh, and just tosses her away.
Haley going for a ride. I think she's a little woozy, like she's been on the tilt-a-whirl.
That'll make all that blood rush to your head, throw your equilibrium off. Look at that gut-wrench suplex from Crystal White. Hey, Hollyhood Haley J in some trouble here, Eric.
The Boujhettoest Baddie, not up on top as she normally is, but wait, she's always got a trick up her sleeve. Here
Rolls
we go.
her up. And just a one count there, though.
Very ring aware there by Haley.
Oh, man.
Of course, like we said last week, we saw Crystal go one-on-one with J-Rod. really took her to the limit, as I mentioned. And, I mean, the things that the Revolution are doing here, and not only disrespecting the locker room, disrespecting the whole staff, making us change out by that dumpster.
Well, I mean, Al Snow, putting Al Snow out of commission, out with a head injury. Doug Basham standing over Al, Al a bloody mess. I
haven't heard from Al.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, here we go.
Big backdrop. Crystal misses with that big boot. She was going to the side of the face, looked like. Oh, man.
Back elbow there from Haley. Wait a minute. That's how you make up for the size advantage there.
It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, with that open palm strike to the side.
Two-piece, and here comes the biscuit.
Good night.
Extra butter on that biscuit, too.
Man, that Shining Wizard beautifully executed. In for the cover. Hollyhood Haley J gets the 3.
Here is your winner, Hollyhood Haley J.
The Boujhettoest Baddie on top once again. Nice outing there by the original diva, but Haley takes the victory.
Folks, we're just getting started. More Overdrive is on the way.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWAcademy.com and apply now.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 100th episode of OVW Overdrive. You just saw a huge win by Hollyhood Haley J, but that's just the beginning. We have so much more.
Folks, it's going to be an incredible day of action. You're not going to miss a second of Overdrive this week. I mean, you know what? We kicked off with an outrunner and Hollyhood Haley J herself making a little debut. You never know what's going to happen, but that seems to be the story with OVW right now. You never know what's going to happen with the Revolution taking over and Doug Basham assuming control of the company. You never know what's going to...
Well, to that end, as you can see, let's say I brought in some protection. Our own APA, if you will, to counter against the Revolution coming and, trying to take over Overdrive again.
So what is this about a gang? A gang.
Yeah.
A gang.
Yeah, right, exactly. They bullied us last week. Doug Basham came in, he pushed me around, he called me names, called you names. And
Hey, no one calls my husband names but me.
And all this being in danger probably makes you forget that I even had a child out of wedlock with the French lady, and it's a whole passport situation we're still dealing with. You've probably water under the French bridge, no? Well, thank you for being here to celebrate episode 100. That means a lot to me. It shows me that we're working on us. And let's get working on some matches, right? Let's go ahead and get into it. Kentucky's strongest man.
Donovan Cecil versus Dustin Jackson. He can talk all day, but then...
Have you seen, their eyes are like daggers.
Just check out the match.
I love you.
The following contest is a singles bout set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Tusk and Chains, the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
Little rolling stampede to get things going with the big Mammoth here. I mean, you got to get over that rail. You might as well do it with style coming from the outside here.
Absolutely. We are back here at the High Point Davis Arena for For more overdrive action, Donovan Cecil set to go one-on-one with Dustin Jackson. I'm looking forward to this one. This one's going to be a good one.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Dustin Jackson.
Look at how impressive Dustin Jackson is looking. Probably the best shape of his life, I would say, Cornish.
Absolutely. We've seen Dustin Jackson here for years at OVW. Took a little time away and came back, and he has been better than ever, getting some major wins lately.
I tell you, some of these matchups, of course, that are being made are a direct result of Doug Basham and the Revolution being in control. Normally, friends are being pitted against each other here.
Well, I mean, it's the Revolution's way of trying to separate the locker room.
Oh, my
gosh,
word.
Of OVW, as it looks like the Mammoth trying to separate the pectoral muscles from Dustin Jackson's body.
Donovan Cecil says, hey, no offense, and, sorry about you, but I'm trying to get to that pay window, brother. I don't, friends are friends, but business is business. And here he comes, and a back elbow from Dustin.
Not only is the Revolution putting friends against friends,
Oh,
but
man.
have you noticed both of these guys were tag team competitors not long ago? Oh! And they have separated them from their tag team partners, too.
Beautiful fall-away slam from Donovan Cecil there. I tell you, the power of Donovan just always never ceases to impress me.
Quieting the hot point Davis in the ring up.
Oh, man! Good night!
Wow.
It is so cliche, but it sounds like a shotgun going off in this building. Oh! Dustin trying. Oh, man.
I don't care if you are Kentucky's strongest man. That doesn't feel good.
Look at that patented drop kick from Dustin Jackson. Always beautifully executed. I tell you, the fans firmly behind both of these great competitors. Hard to pick a favorite. Up and over goes Dustin.
You know, you talk about friends going against friends, but really when you think about it,
Oh, good Lord.
I thought he was going to spear him right into us.
And Donovan lands on his feet.
Look,
Look
here
at this.
he comes.
Oh, my word.
Goodness.
The agility of Dustin Jackson.
I'm going to have to move somewhere else. Both these guys are going to land in our laps, AJ.
Yeah, that's we a little too close for comfort on those. Dustin in control here. Donovan staggering to his feet. Look at the strength, though. Picks him up and, oh, man. Side slam hard down to the canvas. And just like that, the Mammoth is back in control.
Look at this. Big suplex. He's holding him up.
All of that blood rushing to the head of Dustin.
Oh!
Whoa, my word.
Jackhammer by the Mammoth Donovan Cecil. You see the power of Kentucky's strongest man.
The intensity there, too, and only a 2 count, and Dustin kicks out, Eric.
You see the intensity of Dustin Jackson, one of Kentucky's favorite sons here, and this crowd is split between the two of these. And again, like you said, that could be the work of the Revolution, trying to split not only the roster, but the fans, too.
Oh, it's conquer and divide. They're all about conquer and divide. It's plain and simple. I mean, I'm not a mind reader, but that's what's going on right now. It's disgusting.
Try it again. Wait, look at this. Donovan looking for another jackhammer, maybe? No.
Dustin drops out of it, though. Oh! Almost knocked him out of his boots with that clothesline. Good Lord.
Cecil knocked the breath out of me. Wow. Not going for the pin here, though. He's talking about one more. I don't know what Cecil's waiting for after he knocked.
Oh, good Lord.
Jesus.
Surely.
Dustin Jackson.
Surely he's not.
Wait a minute.
He's saying he's going to the top rope here.
What is he thinking
Lord
here?
Have mercy.
Mammoths don't tend to fly. What is happening?
Good night. If this connects, it is.
Oh, my
God! God Almighty!
Oh, nobody home. And that's why it's high risk, and that's why you don't normally see the big man go, no! Jackson Express!
Connects.
He nailed him.
Dustin now looking like he's going to the top rope here. Dustin, if he connects here, it's all over. He's up on that top rope. And a big frog splash.
Derby City Splash.
2, 3, it's over. My word.
Here is your winner, Dustin Jackson.
unbelievable. These two showing some great fight.
What a matchup there between Dustin Jackson and Donovan Cecil. More action to come.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
I never take it off. It's always on.
I'm going to tell you, I have not felt this safe in a while. I feel warm.
We had it all. We had everything. She was one of the longest reigning champions of all time. And then Doug Basham and the Revolution had to come ruin everything.
PJ!
What the hell, man? You're in the. You can't just walk into the shot.
What are you guys doing? Something?
Covering up the money. Come on, brother. The money's right here.
Come on, man. What are you?
Broken-hearted.
Yeah.
You guys doing a thing? Are we even
You're right.
allowed to be
Okay.
back here?
Yes.
Is the Leather Daddy around? I don't.
We're filming the show, brother. It's overdrive.
Look, PJ, look.
Is it the 10th episode or something? You guys celebrating? I don't know.
I understand you're brokenhearted, brother, and we put you in jail. So look, maybe we owe you a little
It's been a rough
something.
couple of weeks.
It has been, and you are brokenhearted, much like I'd be without you.
Wrestling rules.
Lost, despondent, Wandre Davis Arena. So why don't you announce the next match? Will that make you feel a little better? You get to see what the next
Sure,
one.
let's do it, I guess.
That's not a lot of enthusiasm. Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, what's the next match? I'll put some oomph into it.
Okay. Justice Davis and Josh Shanklin.
Justice Davis and Josh who?
Josh Shanklin.
Josh Shanklin
Fantastic. Versus.
versus
Who are they against, Steve? You want to give him the other half there?
Super Z.
Super Z
And Star Rider.
and Star
I'm
Rider.
glad we did this as a team, and you did amazing. You're the best part of this team.
I appreciate it. I needed to win. I needed to win.
Get the hell out
Did you see how fatherly I was? Not to a French.
Wait, is
he's
this
American.
This is the. If you need a lawyer, you let me know. Or if you need another husband. Let me know.
What the hell, man?
Hey, I'm always working. The hell out here.
Do you have a card?
I do actually. I'll get to you here in a second.
Introducing first, they are the team of Showtime Shanklin and the Iceman, Justice Davis.
Back in the Hot Point Davis Arena, it's AJ McKay, Eric Cornish right along ringside, set for some tag team action here on Overdrive, Eric.
Couple youngsters here really making a name for themselves. Showtime Shanklin, Iceman, Justice Davis, really making headway since they graduated the OVW Academy.
They've got their work cut out for them tonight, though.
And their opponents, introducing first, Star Rider.
The star of the show is here in this tag team match, and of course coming from the parking lot. Thank you, Revolution, for that.
Right.
And his partner about to make his way from the parking lot dressing room as well.
And there he is, here to save
And
the day.
his tag team partner, Super Z.
Wow, look at the youngsters taking to flight here in the Hot Point Davis Arena. This is going to be an interesting matchup between Super Z and Star Rider taking on Iceman Justice Davis, Showtime Shanklin. I'm looking forward to this one. But again, the matchups here that are being made the full hand of Doug Basham and the Revolution on these matchups, pitting the OVW locker room against one another.
Yeah, of course, we haven't seen any of the Revolution
Of
here
course not.
today on Overdrive.
Why
But,
would they?
You know, yeah, why not?
Just phone it
right?
in. Yeah, just phone it in.
Oh, listen to this. The crowd's chanting superstars. I think, do we have a team name
there
already
you
for
go.
this masked duo?
And this will be an interesting dynamic. You know, Showtime Shanklin, Iceman Justice Davis, they've kind of teamed up. They've been a team on an ongoing basis. Also singles competitors. First time that Star Rider and Super Z teaming up. You know, and Super Z, obviously, no stranger to tag team action.
That's true. Has teamed a lot with Shera. And I like this combo, though.
Look at the fast-paced action so far. It'll be interesting to see if they can get on these masked marauders, so to speak, and get on the same page.
Masked marauders. Yeah, I feel like it's the 70s too there, AJ.
And there we go. A nice tag in to Star Rider. Oh, man, with a double stomp.
My grandpa used to say the word marauders. Thanks, AJ.
Hey.
So here we go.
Like you weren't born in the 70s.
No, I wasn't. Star Rider now in the ring with Iceman, Justice Davis. And but you did make a valid point earlier. Of course, Justice and Shanklin, they have teamed together before. They've been on the Dano's nationwide tour. Oh my goodness, together.
Beautiful.
But the first time that Super Z and Star Rider have teamed together, so you got to think possibly an advantage here with the rookies.
I mean, not that either one are strangers to tag team action. It's just being put with a partner that you've really never had the opportunity to build build that relationship with and become that cohesive unit. But so far, so good. Both of these men looking very good. And here comes Super Z back into the match. Double team now, off the ropes. There goes Showtime, and there goes Showtime straight down to the canvas.
You got to think some of the best duos of all time, both wearing masks, you know, Batman and Robin.
Look out. Oh, my word. They ought to call that the melon masher.
they should, perhaps. You're having a good one today, aren't you?
I'm on it today. I've taken my vitamins.
Super Z tags in Star Rider. Here we go. Like I said, masked duos. Think of other masked duos, you know.
Los Conquistadors.
Los Conquistadors.
The Killer Bees.
Why not?
Look at this, though. Great tag team action. Look at now that's something new you haven't seen from Super Z. He has so many different ways he takes to flight throughout these matches. Looking very impressive. The superstars, if I may say.
Well, they had the Hot Boy Davis Arena, I think, crowned them that already.
And there's the Super Shocker. Into the ropes. Justice. Oh, man.
Nice teamwork.
Nice teamwork. Saves his tag team partner. Super Z hard down to the canvas. Here goes Showtime. Misses with the elbow, though.
But he made the basket.
Illegal tag here. Justice Davis, Iceman, just jumped in and Star Rider says bye-bye.
That shotgun drop kick right through the heart. Oh, and there's a super kick.
That'll knock a tooth loose real quick. Star Rider telling Super Z now.
Uh-oh.
He's grabbing the cape. Look out, he means business. Going to that top rope.
Time to fly, maybe.
And
yes,
connects.
it is.
Beautifully executed from Super Z. In for the count and the 3 count.
Here are your winners, the team of Star Rider and Super Z.
The Superstars looking so impressive here on Overdrive.
I like it. You can always count on the Hot Boy Davis Arena to give a good name to a team, and they said the Superstars. I like it. We just need to get Star Rider a cake.
We've got more Overdrive to come. You stick around. Our main event not too far away.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
I feel protected.
I felt dangerous when she got here. PJ's left with her. Now they're talking litigation. It's already a bad time in OVW history. Episode 100. Welcome back to Overdrive, folks. Things going exactly as you expect them to. But you know what? That tag team match, what a fantastic one. Also went exactly the way you expected to. Super Z and Star Rider picking up the win. 2-star caliber talents coming out on top. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little flustered. I'm a little upset.
Sir, excuse me.
I'll tell you what. Let's go get a pretzel. How about it? All right.
I love pretzels.
I'm gonna talk to your wife about the attorney and all. Hey, PJ!
Jamin.
What's going on, Brian? How are we today? We having a good day? We happy to be alive? How
Great.
do you feel?
Grateful to be alive, and I'd love to stay that way. So, it was good to see you.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you. What do you think?
No, because that was a hell of a greeting. I just, natural instinct. It's just a weird time in Davis Arena, Hot Point Davis Arena, and it's. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. It's good to be here. It's good to be alive. It's good to be noticed again. The world missed Jamin Olivencia. Do you agree?
OVW definitely missed you. Definitely missed you. And someone would say your return was unexpected.
Some would also say my return was an impact, like a comet coming down and crashing the earth. You feel me?
Absolutely. I definitely impactful, definitely, game changing. But let me, again, questions everybody's asking. And again, we have nothing but the utmost respect to you. Why join this group that is essentially staging a coup on the place that you've called your home, that your blood is in the foundations of Hot Point Davis Arena? Why?
Why? It's a good question. If we look at life, who are you without the opposition?
I don't.
Who are you without your enemy? How can you feel superior in life if you don't have an enemy to conquer? And how do you make change in the world if there is no friction? You see, I bring the pulse of excitement back to Ohio Valley Wrestling. That's what I've always done, Brian. You and I both know that. And the Revolution is the perfect vehicle where Jamin Olivencia can make that impact.
I'm not going to argue that you guys have made an impact. You've made changes. You have made waves in the wrestling industry as a whole.
Yes.
Okay. You chose your enemy. How do you choose that? I mean, how do you pick what side of the sand to stand on to dig your heels in?
Oh, come on. You and I both know, dude, that OVW is failing without people like me, without Doug, without the Revolution. There needed to be change. I already said it before, and I'll say it again. Who are you without the enemy? How do people grow without the pulse of excitement being injected into the show? How do people grow?
Change. Adverse. I get it. But let me ask you, okay. I get what you're saying. You're leading a revolution. Things are changing. You need your enemy to define who you are. Okay. But you've cut out the legs from everyone here. You have decimated this OVW roster, laid everyone in your wake.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What do you do when there's no one left to call your enemy, when you're just left standing there with your cohorts? And because at this point, at this rate, that's where we're headed.
Oh, come on, Brian. This is war. This is war.
This is war.
There's no enemies to conquer? Oh, I'm not done yet. None of us are done. Let me ask you a question. May I?
Okay.
I'm going to put my arm around you because we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why haven't you joined the revolution? Why haven't you see the bigger picture? When I look at you, I see someone depressed. I see someone who feels weak in their life. Maybe you need a little strength.
Jamie, I don't know if that's the kind of strength that we, I have these, with Al, I have a very long history with Al. He brought
me too. Me too. Oh, I love Al. It's just that he was doing a rotten job at some point.
So you attacked the man?
No. We help the man grow. Without the opposition, how can you fine-tune your own potency? What is wrestling? Senseless brutality and carnage? Or the freedom of self-mastery? Understand something right now. I am no one's slave. I am a slave to nothing. So your questions don't excite me. Your questions don't entice me to give you an answer that you're looking for. I'm sorry, I'm losing my temper. I'm so sorry. That's unprofessional of me. Excuse me, go ahead.
It's, you say you attacked Al Snow for doing a bad job. So it's, how am I doing?
Doing great.
You know, Jamin, I really appreciate you being here on the 100th episode of Overdrive.
Oh yeah, it's nice to be here.
So we're gonna go ahead and go to break. If that's okay.
That's it.
I'm seeing the light, and
That's it.
we can keep going.
No, you
Don't
know
drop
what?
the camera.
No, we're not going to keep going. Thanks for the interview, buddy. You did so good. You should be so proud of yourself.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from
May I leave now?
If you like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Thanks, Bryan. You're a good guy, man. Hey, don't let anybody ever tear you down in life. You understand me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamin.
Your hair's messed up. Go fix it.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWAcademy.com and apply now.
I'm gonna step in front of the camera. I gotta get in my spot. How'd the interview go? You look good.
The interview was damn near an assault, man.
He stormed out of here. What the hell did you say to him?
I couldn't tell you. I blacked out. This is not how episode 100 was supposed to.
Hey, episode 100. He almost blacked out. I mean, it's not the first time that's happened.
No. All right. Show wants to go on. Always has, right? Has for 100 episodes now. So.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah. Main event. Jay Deniro, Tony Evans in his corner, going one-on-one with Mahabali Shera with Super Z in his corner. And folks, stick around. We're gonna celebrate Overdrive 100 the only way we know how, musically.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
I wish I'd have known that before the whole Jamin.
Gravity.
The following contest is a singles bout.
Hush, cut the music. Cut the booing. Cut the noise. In general, everyone just hush. Referee, you get over here and you let 2 stars in this ring right now before I get violent. Now turn around and let me in. That's how this works. Thank you. Hush. I said hush.
I think he said hush.
Now, last week I ran through Shera with no issues whatsoever.
That's not true.
Hush.
He was talking to you.
So this week, Jay Deniro will be in my place, and he will walk through Shera like it is nothing. So Shera, if you're back there prowling around and you got a pair on you and you want a piece of Jay Deniro, come get it.
Well, asking you shall receive, Cornish.
Yes, you
And
will.
his opponent,
Lion.
hailing from India, he is the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera.
I don't know how smart of a person you have to be to ask a lion to come and maul you.
Well, apparently not very smart, because we're looking at the prime example of that right now. And just for the record, yeah, Tony Evans didn't dominate Shera last week as he said he did. Let's just be clear on that.
That's true, and he's also making a challenge on behalf of Jay Deniro. And I guess maybe if you're Jay Deniro, you're not going to be talking quite so big and bad.
Well, and listen, I mean, in Jay Deniro's defense, he never really talks at all.
That's true.
I got to give it to Jay Deniro, though. Both of these competitors are, I mean, the size advantage. Obviously, Shera, the more muscular, the thicker of the two. Jay Deniro with the height, with the size, with the experience. Both men seasoned in this ring. Look at the eye to eye. Good Lord.
This is intriguing to me here, AJ.
This is going to be one hell of a matchup for your main event here on Overdrive.
Deniro not backing down. Well, no.
There we go. Well, now you're just going to, you want to see how to make a lion angry? Punch him in the face. Man, both men just not giving an inch. Oh, I don't know. Deniro stumbled backwards a little bit. Off the ropes from Shera.
Oh, again. But neither man off their feet.
Hard into that turnbuckle goes the head of Jay Deniro. Little rocked here, as you can see, trying to shake off the cobwebs. Wait a minute. Tony, what the, of course. This is what I'm saying. Every time, if it's not one of them getting involved, it's the other.
Well, normally it's just the other, but as you see, Tony Evans, doesn't want his man, his right hand, to go down to Shera like he did last week, despite what he said.
Always out here sticking his nose in the thing, and just Jay Deniro now with the leg of Shera wrapped around that bottom rope. And you can see there, Shera's got that knee wrapped up a little bit. He's been having some trouble with that knee. And look, and here's Tony Evans on the outside getting involved. Good Lord.
Referee Dallas Edwards did not see it.
Shera favoring that left knee. He's been having some issues here along the way, trying to rehab it.
Well, these guys know. They know that he's had some issues with that knee. And plus, they've been sharing a parking lot with him thanks to the Revolution.
Right. Look at this, the closed fists to the knee. Just banging on those tendons. Good Lord, trying to dislocate that kneecap.
And again, we talked about the evenly matched height right here between the two. But if you take the lion down, now you've got the height advantage.
Absolutely. Shera, though, trying to will himself back into this thing and back to that knee.
Well, you know Shera's not going to stop fighting, that's for sure, bad knee or not.
Now, Shera has absolutely no quit, no surrender, no give up within him whatsoever.
Former OVW heavyweight champion. Oh,
man, good night.
National heavyweight champion. Shera is one of the biggest stars in OVW. No quit in the Lion.
Jay Deniro with a half Boston Crab now, putting the torque on that knee, stretching those ligaments. Oh, man, just blows to the kneecap of Mahabali Shera there. Oh, good night.
And Tony Evans at ringside says, "That's my boy."
Just happy as a peacock parading around out here at ringside here, idiot. Look at Deniro just grinding that boot down in the side of that knee.
Oh,
Man,
Evans,
come on! Really?
Oh, again, right?
Oh! Shera says, you want to grab a boot? Here's a boot for you. Tony Evans out there saying he assaulted me.
Well, maybe you shouldn't assault him.
Absolutely. Shera trying to fight down from his back of the canvas, trying to get himself back into this thing.
Well, any way you can fight at this point, just to avoid the loss. I mean, you're going to fight.
No doubt Shera is in trouble here, though, Cornish. He is slow to get back to those feet. Oh, man, a chop block right back to that knee. Very smart, though, on Jay Deniro's part. You know, take the knee out from him.
There you go.
Try to submit him. Trying
to
to
tie all straight. You got to make sure you're looking good, right?
You don't want to give Shera that minute or those few precious seconds. I think he might have made a mistake there. You don't want to do that, though. Oh, man.
You might be able to do that with a lesser competitor, but don't waste your time straightening your tie when you're in there with the Lion.
You cannot underestimate Mahabali Shera. All he needs is 3 seconds. 3 seconds to get that win. The crowd trying to will him back into this thing, though, Eric.
Tony Evans trying unsuccessfully to hush the crowd at this point. But here they come at the Hot Point Davis Arena.
Whips him out of that turnbuckle hard. Shera still favoring that knee. Back elbow, though. There's the big boot. Size 12 of Mahabali Shera hard into that corner.
Waiting on Deniro up. Down.
Oh, man, and right back down he goes, though. That knee.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Here comes Super Z.
What is... Oh, and Super Z takes out Tony Evans out on the floor. Says, keep your nose out of the... Oh, sky high. Connects. Sky high. Big. And Shera gets the win.
Here is your winner, Mahabali Shera.
What a great main event here on Overdrive. Mahabali Shera gets the win. What a main event.
With the assist from Super Z.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Now, come on. I know you got information just brewing away like a snowstorm in your brain, if that is your real brain.
Well, there's something brewing there right now.
Oh, I can smell it. Oh, you smell great, actually. That's a whole different conversation, son. Murderers always smell great. Jeffrey Dahmer smelled impeccable. And he ate people. You eating people, Al? Is that your real name? Where were you October 15th? Why don't you tell me? Don't have an answer? Steven, you hear that? Doesn't have an answer.
I do have an answer. I know where you're going to be tomorrow if you don't leave right now, both of you. And that'll be the unemployment line.
Steve, I think we got all the evidence we need here. He's probably, you feel fine, Mr. Snow, if that is your real name. You probably clear. Just don't leave the, go wherever you want.
Please just leave the ring and the building and my life.
Oh yeah, no, we gone. We gonna get, nope, I'm gonna go this way.
Welcome to Overdrive.
Start with cousin crazy, in the word of the day. To sit down in interviews and slaps in the face. Remember when Steve drugged me and shaved my mustache? Remember when I killed Terry, king of the muskrats? Tried to work out with Mr. Spectacular, couldn't keep up with his cardiovascular. Steve met Al's mom, and they got wet, and now they have a home where everyone loves Head. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2.
Congratulations, buddy. I don't know if this is how you planned on winning it.
Got sent to Alaska by Al Snow. Gave away Steve's skull on a talent show. Got a little caught up in the lights and the fade. Still need my rematch with Madison Rain. It was a freaking slow count. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming and watching us on OVW.
Chief, we'll see you next week.
Let's get out of here.
Toe prints, here, take them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put them here. Take your toe prints. Now destruction of property added to the list.
Oh, Bryan.
Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. Welcome to Overdrive. We never could have made it to 100 without you.
It's been an incredibly unique experience and something that I always dreamt of getting to do, and I couldn't be happier to have done it with you, sir. We're not done yet.
This is special. It always will be. And thank you for allowing us to do that. So, if you don't mind, I'll one last time. This is the OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2.
Well,
we will see you around.
So that's it.
That's
so,
100.
Yeah. What's with the parting shot?
Oh no. So marketing, man. We're like, oh, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it sounds like they're not gonna be. And then when we come back, all the fans are like, oh my gosh. Then they're gonna like buy the shirts. You know, they're gonna like watch like in triplicate. And so it's like one of those. We're just duping them.
That's
we're doing them.
It's a shiesty move, brother.
Well, you know,
I mean, it's coming from me.
I mean, I've been. Oh.